Okay, hello guys. Start na ulit natin yung sa 31. So sa 31, a pre-filled syringe contains 20 mg of drug in 2 ml of solution. How many micrograms of drug will be administered by injection of 0.5 ml of the solution? So hinahanap natin dito what is our required. Our required is the microgram. Tapos, ang given natin is 20 mg of a drug in 2 ml of the solution. Ngayon, ano yung gagawin natin? Ratio and proportion. So, ang hinahanap, XMCG, kasi microgram ng gamot ang hinahanap. Tapos, ang volume natin is 0.5 ml. Okay, nasa baba kasi ml and ml na yan. Ang gagawin na lang natin is convert yung 20 mg into microgram. Malaking unit, papunta sa maliit. So, ang gagawin natin, times 1,000. Ang sagot natin is 20,000. So, that means 20,000 micrograms ng gamot ang meron sa 2 ml. Ngayon, i-cross-multiply na natin. 20,000 times 0.5 and 2x kasi yun, 2x. Ibaba natin yung 2. Our x will be 20,000 times 0.5 is 10,000 divided by 2 is 5,000. 5,000. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin lang nun, 5,000 micrograms ng gamot ang meron sa 0.5 ml. That's for our number 31. This is the final answer. 5 yan 5,000. Next, number 32. For number 32, a vial contains 80 milligrams of drug in 2 ml of injection. How many milliliters of the injection should be administered to obtain 0.02 grams? Ang required natin is how many milliliters? X ml. Tapos, ang given natin is 80 milligrams of a drug in 2 ml injection. So, parang meron tayong injection na ganyan. 2.2 ml ito. At ang nasa loob nito, meron tayong 80 milligram. Ngayon, ilan naman ang milliliters ng injection kung ang administer lang natin is 0.02 grams. So, this will be 0.02. Ito yung sa part na to Ilan yung dami ng volume mo? That's just for illustration. So, how many milliliters? Yun yung nasa required natin. Saan natin lalagay? Of course, dun sa baba. XML. Yan. So, pwede na ba din siya i-cross-multiply? Hindi pa. Okay na yung baba, pero hindi pa okay yung sa taas. May milligram to, tapos ito, gram. So, yung pwede natin gawin dito is ko-convert natin into gram yung nasa una. So, 80 milligram to gram. Maliit to malaki kasi kaya gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, that will just be divide by 1,000. 80 divided by 1,000 will be 0.08 grams. 0.08 grams. So, pwede mo na natin siyang i-cross multiply kasi nga, same na yung units ng lahat sa taas at sa baba. So, that will be 0.08x is equal to 0.02 times 2 divided by 0.08 kasi kailangan natin makancel yung ito. So, that will be x is equal to 0.02 times 2 divided by 0.08. Ang sagot natin is 0.5. Yan. 0.5 ml. Yan. Yan yung sagot. Then, we move on to number 33. So, for number 33, 1/2 liter of the solution for intravenous infusion contains 2 grams of the drug. How many milliliters of the solution would contain 0.5 mg of drug? So, kung meron tayong 1/2 liter of a solution, 0.5 liters. Yung meron doon is meron tayong 2 grams ng gamot. Ngayon, how many milliliters of the solution would contain 0.5 mg of drug? So, parang sa ratio and proportion, ito yung illustration niya. Kung meron tayong ganyan, hanapin natin yung ito, yung volume. Kasi dapat ang nasa loob niya is 0.5 milligrams naman. So, ang given nito will be 2 grams of the drug ang meron sa 1/2 liter. So, 0.5 liters is equal to ilan ang liters? So, x ml, ilang milliliters pala? Ang magkakaroon ng 0.5 milligrams. Ganyan siya. So, ang una muna natin gagawin is i-convert natin yung liters into milliliters and grams into milligrams. Mas malaki ang liter kaysa milliliter kasi times 1,000 lang natin siya. Ang sagot natin is 500 milliliters. Tapos, yung sa 2 grams naman natin, mas malaki ang grams kaysa sa milligrams. So, 2 grams times 1,000 ulit kasi sa isang gram meron tayong 1,000 milligram. That will be 2,000 milligram. 2,000 mg over 500 ml. Pwede na natin siyang i-cross multiply kasi nga same na sila ng unit. 2,000 x is equal to 500 times 0.5. Ano yung i-divide natin? Yung part na ba to o yung part na ito? Ang kailangan natin i-divide lagi is kung sino yung may kasama na x. So, 2,000 divided by 2,000. Cancel. So, that will be only x is equal to 500 times 0.5, divided by 2,000. So, 500 times 0.5 divided by 2,000 will be 0.125 milliliters. So, parang sa sinabi ka natin kanina, kung meron tayong volume dito, ang laki ng nito is 0.125 ml. Meron dyan sa loob niya is 0.5 milligrams. Next, for number 34. So, for number 34, a 125 ml container of amoxicillin contains 600 mg over 5 ml. How many milliliters would be used to administer 400 mg of amoxicillin? So, ang hinahanap natin is milliliters ulit. Ratio and proportion ulit to. So, kung meron tayong container na nagkakaroon ng 600 mg over 5 ml, ilaan yung mag-administer ng 400 mg? So, that will be 600 mg over 5 ml is equal to x ml yung nasa baba, kaya nung required. Tapos, meron tayong 400 mg ng amoxicillin. Ngayon, ang gagawin na natin dito is magkaparehas naman na sila ng milligrams tas ml kasi same sila ng unit. Ang pwede nating idiretso dito is cross-multiply agad. Ang tanong, di ba may 125 ml ng container? Sa mga cases na to, kailangan nyo ma-determine kung sino ba yung mga gamiting data, tapos yung mga parang data lang na pampagulo. So, hindi natin gagamitin to 125. So, ang gagawin natin, cross-multiply lang. So, 600x is equal to 5 times 400 divided by 600 para maging x lang to kasi makakancel yan. So, x is equal to 5 times 400 divided by 600. So, 5 times 400 will be 2,000 divided by 600, that will be 3.33 ml. So, this will be your final answer, 3.33 ml. So, that's for number 34. And for number 35, ito medyo mahaba siya. An effervescent tablet has the following formula. 325 mg ng acetaminophen. Wait lang. Pagilid natin. 325 mg ng acetaminophen. 280 mg ng calcium carbonate. 900 mg ng citric acid. 300 mg ng potassium bicarbonate. And 465 mg ng sodium bicarbonate. Ngayon, for the first question, calculate the total weight in grams of the ingredients in each tablet. Sa ganitong cases, kung madami ka ng mga values, ang pwede mo munang gawin is ipag-plus mo muna silang lahat. Kunin mo yung summation nila. Okay lang yun kasi ang i-convert naman natin siya for the second step. So, the first part is ipag-plus mo muna lahat. So, 325 mg plus 280 mg plus 900 plus 300 plus 465, that will be 2,270 milligrams. Ang kailangan natin is grams. So, i-convert lang natin siya into grams. Ano mas malaki? Milligram or gram? Mas malaki ang gram. So, that will be a lower unit to a higher unit. So, ang gagawin natin is i-divide natin siya ng 1,000. Ang sagot is 2.270 grams. Yan yung para sa A. Sa B naman, how many tablets could be made with a supply of 5 kilograms of acetaminophen? In this case, tandaan nyo na, 2.270 yung A, saan mo yung panyo na pinangkukunas ko? So, in this case, ang phone na gagawin natin is to find the kung ilang acetaminophen sa isang tablet. So, parang ganito. May isa tayong isang effervescent tablet. Yung tablet na to is may 325 milligrams ng acetaminophen. Ngayon, kung meron tayo yung 5 kilograms, so parang isa yung drum, 5 kg ng acetaminophen, ilang tablets ang magagawa niya? So, ratio and proportion na ulit to. 325 milligrams in 1 tablet. And, kung mag-produce tayo parang sa mga manufacturing pharmacy, meron tayong 5 kilograms ng acetaminophen. Dalawang acetaminophen yan, Ilan ang tablets na magagawa niya? So, for the first step, ang gagawin natin is to convert milligram to kilogram. Hindi. I-convert na lang natin yung 5 kg kasi masyadong nang madaming decimal point to. Pwede ka mag-convert dito, pwede ka mag-convert dito. Basta maging same unit sila. So, 5 kilogram to milligram. For the first step, i-convert muna natin siya sa gram. So, mas malaking kilogram kaysa sa gram. So, magiging divided by 1,000. Divided by 1,000. Ita-times natin siya sa 1,000. Ang sagot natin is 5,000 grams. Ngayon, yung 5,000 grams, gagawin natin milligrams. Mas malaki ang grams kaysa milligrams. Higher to lower, so times 1,000 na naman ulit. Ang sagot natin, 5 million. 5 million milligrams. So, 5 million milligrams over X, and ito naman, 325 milligrams over 1. So for the first step, in this case, ratio and proportion is ratio and proportion ulit. 325X is equal to 5 million times 1. So, 325 para makancel yan. Tapos ito, 325 din. So, that will be X is equal to 500,000 all over 325. 5 million divided by 325. Ang sagot natin will be 15384.61 tablets. Yung 0.61 na yan is hindi yan na form ng tablet, so kailangan mo na tanggalin. Huwag mong i-round up. Keep it like that. Ikakat lang. So, this will be the answer for number 35. So, I'll be making 36 to 40 and 41 to 45 after nito. Kung may time, pwede ko pang gawin yung 46 to 50. Pero hanggang doon lang muna. Good luck!